subscribers, by the way, who are listening to our webinars. They're coming hundreds and hundreds a week. So, we need to continue to not assume that everybody listening to this knows, necessarily what we talked about 4 or 5 weeks ago. So Celebrium is a Celebrium digital collectible. It's a celebrity digital collectible. And if you know anything about the celebrity world, they sell a lot of memorabilia. Signed baseball cards, signed football, signed basketballs, signed dresses, signed posters, you name it. You'll have celebrities who are selling memorabilia. And the market is so big, to give you an idea, Forbes magazine just released an article last year which stated that the celebrity memorabilia marketplace is $370 billion. $370 billion. So, what does that mean? It means celebrities right now, whether they're what I call current celebrities who are actively involved in being a celebrity because they're active football players, basketball players, actresses, actors, musicians, singers, whatever. Current celebrities in the field of earning money from what they do make less money from that than selling memorabilia. So you have more money being made by celebrities from memorabilia sales than from their salaries. What do they make for shooting a movie? What do they make for being in a TV show? What do they make for selling music? So this celebrity memorabilia business is gigantic. Celebrium is the world's first, what I call, digital security asset. So we're basically taking a piece, in this case, a piece of art, whether it's a picture, whether it's a poster, whether it's like a baseball card. We are taking that and we are having a celebrity sign it, prove that it is them signing it, authorize us to sell it so you see it, and then we take that piece of memorabilia and we encase it effectively in an anti-counterfeiting solution. Now, in that case, we're using the CloudCoin anti-counterfeiting technology. We also will soon enough be able to encase it further, these memorabilia, in blockchain. So we'll have a double protection. But for right now, we're taking these, we call them memos, by the way. That's short for memorabilia. We're taking these memos or celebrity collectibles, and right now we're protecting them with CloudCoin technology. All right? Now, why are we even bothering doing that? Well, we want to sell it online to the billions of people who are online, and we also want to solve the number one problem that's happening with memorabilia, and that's fraud. Just so you know, just in the baseball card world, huge billion-dollar marketplace, it's been estimated that there's 30% fraud. 30% of the memorabilia sold there is fraudulent, fake. So when somebody's paying their good hard-earned money for something, they're getting fake, it's almost like stealing. In fact, it is stealing. So what do we say? Okay, well, we're going to have celebrity memorabilia starting with image-based memorabilia, which is probably the biggest area of memorabilia anyway in the celebrity world. We're going to encase or protect it with CloudCoin anti-counterfeiting technology. So there's no way that somebody can fake one of these pieces of memorabilia. It'll get caught. It won't even be transacted. Now, you're asking me, well, how can that be? So let's talk about what we have just finished testing and what works. It is literally, and by the way, just as a sidebar, I didn't mention this. The reason that we feel very comfortable that these are going to be valuable is because we're doing something from the art world. In the art world, they did things called limited edition prints. It automatically started to establish a value. So if you have a limited number of pieces of memorabilia, if you limit the number, you're going to be able to set up a situation where the value of the memorabilia will go up and up and up and up as time goes on. With baseball cards, as an example, there were literally hundreds of thousands of cards printed up. And even with that said, of any given person, and even with that said, the value of baseball cards in just the last 10 years has just skyrocketed. So in our case, with each one of our pieces of memorabilia, celebrity memorabilia, each one, we're limiting it to, a few thousand copies. So what do we just test and now fully works? Well, we now have essentially an instant process where you can go to Celebrium, not yet, but when it's time, you can go to Celebrium and you can identify the memorabilia you want. Okay, I like that celebrity. I want to buy that piece of memorabilia. When you hit the purchase button, when you hit buy, what's going to instantly happen? And this is revolutionary stuff. Instantly, you're effectively given a wallet, which we call the vault, and inserted in the wallet is the digital collectible. By the way, this same process soon enough will be available with CloudCoin. And no currency out there, no cryptocurrency hands you the wallet, inserts the coin, all in one fell swoop in a matter of seconds. None. Zero. Not out there. You can't find it. What I'm saying, I want to say the process again. Somebody goes to our Celebrium site. They find the memorabilia they like. They hit the buy button. Bang. They're going to have their wallet/vault. They're going to have their collectibles right inserted in there. And when they purchase it, when they go to checkout and they purchase, bang, they've already received the vault. They've already received the memorabilia, all in one shot, all in seconds, or as fast as you can move on your little keypad on your phone or on your laptop or desktop. This is a huge, huge, huge development. So that's where we're at right now. And right now, two other things are happening simultaneously. Part of the importance of Celebrium is that we prove what's called the chain of custody. Now, in the memorabilia world, you want to prove that the celebrity actually owned and signed the thing that is going to get sold. So you want to make sure you can prove, it's also called provenance. You want to prove that XYZ baseball card was actually signed by the celebrity and that celebrity authorized the sale of said memorabilia. Okay? So part of the chain of custody that we're now putting together is we're literally going to have effectively, I'm going to try to describe this in simple terms, but it's kind of like a locked bag. It's the best way I can describe it, where the celebrity and the first celebrity is literally going to shoot the video herself. She's so excited about this project. If you've heard of Jenny McCarthy, she's been in many, many TV shows. 2.5 Men. She's on New Year's Eve. She's there with Ryan Seacrest running the Rockin' Eve. Been in many, many TV shows, movies, you name it. MTV. So Jenny, who's married to Donnie Wahlberg, they're literally, we've picked the photo. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's so good. They're actually going to do the video. They're going to show her talking about the piece of memorabilia. She's going to sign it right there. They have a big studio in their house, which is kind of cool. So they're going to sign it right there. They're going to give the history of the memorabilia. She's going to sign the authenticity documents. And then she's going to put that all in the pouch, call it a pouch, the secure pouch. Then it's sent to us and we digitize it. We show the entire secure chain of custody of the image itself being signed, being authorized, put in a pouch, sent to us. It's all to show that that memorabilia is not fake. And this is a very important issue. I mean, it may not seem like it, but it is. So we're now getting, once again, I may have said the term wrong, but it's a pouch. The pouch is being produced right now. We're doing that first with Jenny, and then we have our all-star baseball player, World Series hero, Jim Edmonds. He's next. By the way, his wife was one of the girls on the Real Housewives hit show out in the West Coast. Jim, obviously in his own right, is a major baseball star, World Series hero. He's next, and then we've got a third celebrity. I'm not gonna let the cat out of the bag, but let's just say pretty big dude in the music industry. So that's where we're at with. We're very close to base. And let me explain one other thing. We have a small number of people who bought the what we call blanks. They bought celebrity blanks. And all that means is they've already pre-bought their memorabilia. It's pre-purchased. And why would they do such a thing? Because they are the first ones who will be able to select the memorabilia and turn it into their own. And this memorabilia is numbered. It's numbered. And as you can only imagine, the people who bought the first memorabilia are going to be pretty happy folks, because typically when you have the earlier the memorabilia, the better. Okay, so we have a small number of people who did that. Now, the way this works is we are going to give those people initial access, and they're also going to kind of be our test folks on using this nice, cool, instant wallet. So they're going to not only be folks taking advantage of being the first in, but they're the ones that are going to be the ones using the wallet for the first time. Now they don't mind, I'm sure. They'll, any glitches that happen, they're going to be more than happy because they got the earliest memorabilia. Now let me explain how the valuation could potentially go up. So in these first memorabilia, we're doing a very limited run. So here's how we're doing this. First, the original Celebrium blank purchasers. It's called a blank because it's a blank memorabilia. And then when they go through the process, they automatically will have their, their real memorabilia. So the first people who are going to access the buying platform will be these early purchasers. That's the first group. Then the second group of people that will be allowed to acquire what's left are people who have bought cloud coins with us in the past and investors in digital frontier marketing. So a bunch of those people will buy because it's a really smart thing to do. And a number of additional memorabilia will be gone. Okay. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're then going to invite the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people that are subscribers to our webinars to come purchase the memorabilia. So after those people are done, then the real fun begins. The celebrities themselves, as part of our deal, will promote their memorabilia to their huge social following. Now, Jenny McCarthy alone, on just one of her social profiles, Instagram, has over 1 million followers. Not 10,000, not 50,000, not 125,000, over 1 million followers on her social profile. So all of a sudden, she's going to promote the fact that she is offering, for the first time ever, a memorabilia piece using this new technology. Now, do you think a couple of those people are going to come running fast to buy their memorabilia or their Jenny McCarthy memorabilia? You doggone right. Now, here's what I said, here's where the fun begins. So, there's only going to be a limited number of memorabilia sold in each one. Is it like several thousand, but that's it. Heck, with the first group of buyers who bought already, we sold thousands of memorabilia already. They're all sold. The blanks are sold. So what happens when a given piece of memorabilia sells out? Well, the instant it sells out, suddenly a sign comes up on the Celebrium site saying, blah blah memorabilia retired. That doesn't mean they're gone. It just means no more sales, new sales, no more new of that type memorabilia added. Won't happen. Never. We're never, ever, ever going to increase the number of memorabilia of one type. Now, at the same time that little sign goes up, that memorabilia can be sold and bought by owners in the trading post. At the Celebrium site, there literally will be what's called a trading post, a place where you can actually go, and if you want to sell your memorabilia, you can sell it. If you're somebody who has heard about this Jenny McCarthy memorabilia that you can't buy any new ones of, they will go to the trading post and see if anybody out there is willing to sell their memorabilia. Now, obviously, that's why the price could very well go up, up, up. Because once again, here's the little formula. When there's more buyers than sellers, what happens naturally? Well, naturally, the price should go up. So here we are. We have all these people who bought blanks. They're going to convert them into the memorabilia. Then we're going to promote to the several, I think it's almost hundreds and hundreds of folks that have bought cloud coins and have invested in digital frontier marketing. Then they're going to have access. So a bunch more of the memorabilia will be gone. Then we promote the memorabilia to the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of folks that we have in our subscriber files who are subscribing to these webinars. And then a whole bunch more of that memorabilia is going to be sold, isn't it? Then and only then do the celebrities' followers get notified of the fact that they could come and potentially acquire memorabilia of their favorite star. Folks, I think it's highly likely that those memorabilia will be sold out. I think that's a pretty good bet. So right now, just to say again, we fully tested this whole purchase mechanism of essentially you're being able to go to Celebreum, pick the piece of pick the memorabilia you want, go ahead and purchase it, instantly receive what effectively is the wallet, we call it the vault, have your memorabilia inserted into the vault so it's protected, and purchased all in one fell swoop. All right. Now we're purposely not doing, more than initially 3 celebrities. We have many others that we're ready to start with. Remember, I own a celebrity firm. I work with many of the biggest agencies in the world, from CAA to William Morris to IMG. I mean, you name it. I work with them. And to let you know, these agents are pretty dang excited about having their celebrities be participating in this, because it's a great way for their celebrities to make money. Okay? Great way. Because you understand that right now, baseball players or football players, they have these signing events. They'll literally go to a location or a place and they'll sign 500 baseballs or 500 footballs or 500 cards. But they have to get up, get into a car, go to the airport, fly somewhere, go to a place where they're gonna be mobbed by hundreds of fans, adoring fans, but hundreds of fans nonetheless. Sign all this stuff, get back in a car, get back in a plane, get back home, drive home. Now with us, what do? It takes them about an hour to select and identify the picture they want to use, have our video group come there, shoot them signing the piece of art or the poster or whatever, shoot them signing it, shoot them signing an authenticity document, and they're done. That's it. Hour. Now, you don't think these celebrities are pretty excited about that? Absolutely. So, so right now we've got the buying mechanism in place. We're now in the process of setting up the chain of custody, which is all important. We have Jenny McCarthy standing by she's going to shoot it herself with her. I think her husband Donnie Wahlberg's. And she's going to shoot it because we don't want to make it look too slick. We want to make it authentic. So it's going to be real cool. It'll be cool, So we'll edit it and all that good stuff. So they're standing by, ready to go. And then we have Jim Edmonds ready to go after that because we want to do this with Jenny to kind of work out the first things. You know what I mean? And any bugs. And then Jim will do it. And then we have a third celebrity. Once again, I can't say the name. We have to get the contract signed, but the music industry has already said yes. So that's where we're at. And for people who never have heard about this before, which are a lot of people, I mean, the last time I talked in depth about Celebrium was, months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. And since then, we have many, 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 many more subscribers that have got into the system. So with that said, for the folks who want to know where we're at, that's where we're at. And in addition to that, I am going to open up for any of the new people who have never heard about this before, or for folks who kind of wanted to, learn about this and see how it kind of went along. I am going to make available some additional blanks. Now, just like I did before, when you purchase blanks, the Celebreum blanks, I will also provide cloud coins that essentially match up with the value of what you're buying in Celebreum. So you're going to get cloud coins as an extra benefit and no extra cost when you buy Celebreum, just like I did for the initial Celebreum buyers. So if you're interested, if you haven't heard about this before, we know we have thousands and thousands of new buyers or new subscribers. You can email me at bob@digitalcurrencygrowth.com, bob@digitalcurrencygrowth, and you can learn how you can get some of the blanks, also get some bonus cloud coins to make it an even more interesting purchase. And lastly, for those people who already have your blanks, you're in great shape because I know who you all are. So we're going to make sure that you guys who bought the blanks are real happy, and you're going to be even happier because remember, the faster these things sell out, all of a sudden these memorabilia will be then available only for buying and selling of the owners of the memorabilia, which we believe should drive the price up. So that gives you some information on what we're doing with Celebreum. If you are interested in getting blanks or learning about it, just email me, bob@digitalcurrencygrowth.com, bob@digitalcurrencygrowth.com, and use the subject line, excuse me, Celebreum.